Hi, and welcome back again to another live stream, and also welcome to the channel. Um, I don't know if my sound is okay. Do you hear me loud and clear? Hopefully, that's always sometimes a problem that I forget to turn on volume here so that you can hear me. But everything is all right. So let's get started. So welcome to the live stream and also welcome to the channel. Today, I would like to talk about a hot topic that's on the internet, and also you can hear it and you can also see it and experience it itself. It's about artificial intelligence, of course, and each year, the more and more you will confirm with that, you can see it coming to the features that we're using, to the DAWs that we're using, the internet also, lots of things, but certainly in the music area. So I want to talk about AI on the music area, and what do you think? Like to know what your opinion about that, and what your experience about that. Is that positive, negative? Are you afraid of that? Or what do you think about AI here today on in the music? Does it help us, or is it something that we must take care of it because it can make you less musician? I don't know. What do you think about? Well, I'm gonna let you know my opinion, or my honest opinion about that also. And also, the reason why I talk about it today is because not long ago there was a new update on my DAW, and I'm using the Fender Studio Pro from Presonus. Very interesting, very useful DAW that I like to use a lot. And also because I have the mix table of Presonus, that's normally the way you work with. It's easy to work with that. So I use that for my mix table. But last week I did an update because there was a new version of the DAW Fender Studio Pro. And I thought maybe some nice features that can be helpful and useful also. But what I discovered was the new feature that they put in those DAW were almost all AI tools. So tools that were created were AI tools, and some of them are interesting that can help you, but also some of them are more, how can I say, for some people who doesn't want to take the time to learn something, or take the time to create something, or be creative, or because that's take a lot of time. As you know, when you're looking to my videos that I made about starting from scratch, sometimes I'm 1 hour, 2, 3 hours playing and searching for sounds, creating sound, just to have some creative moment. And when you're in that moment, you can create something very interesting and also original, of course. 100% original, that doesn't exist, I think, because we are all influenced by the music that we hear in our past and what we hear today. We are also influenced by influenced not, but we have limits about the things that we know can do, and also the instruments that we have that can also limit your creation. But for creativity, there is no limit. So with not much of tools that you need to have and knowledge, you can create something. You don't have to learn to play pieces from Bach or from Mozart to be creative. That's another stage. That's something else. But for example, I'm not the musician that can learn parts from my head, or read some music note. I don't do that. I must play it with my hands to memorize that with my muscle. So that's my way of memorizing. How do you memorize the music that I must play when I playing with a band in a gig or something? But even then, when you learn the chords, the different sounds that you can create, you will get creative, even if you don't know a lot. But today, there are more and more of those tools that you can use. But there are, in my opinion, it stays a tool, but it can help you. But if you're going to use it as a sort of creative tool, then I have my opinion about that. And I don't know, what do you think about what your experience with that? If you're experienced with I'm not experienced with any AI music creation. That's the reason why I play music is because I like that process of creating something from scratch, just from a sawtooth, a pulse wave, creating that sound. If it touch you, then you're gonna start with some chords or some beat, and that inspires you to make music. Sometimes it's things that you hear, then you're mixing your head, and then you're gonna create something. That depends on the moment and the rest, of course. For all those who just came in, welcome to the live stream, and also feel free to leave your opinion and your comment about the topic today. So, is AI destroying music creativity? And what do you think about that? And please leave a comment, leave your opinion in the chat. That will be interesting. That we can start a conversation. I like to know your opinion, of course, about this topic. And like I said, for me, I want to do this video because I had just downloaded the last version of my DAW, and this first thing that I saw, there are some AI tools in it, and not for helping you, maybe, but either for those who don't know a lot about music or do not want to take a lot of time to create something, I think. And that's a little bit a pity for that. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna use that for that. Certainly for not for creating music, but there are some things, and I want to show you. And maybe for me, it's also the first time I can demonstrate and let you know what it does. Those features that there are on this Fender Studio Pro. There are some interesting features that you can use as a tool, but not for creating. But also other features that certainly only made it for this DAW, just for those who don't like to waste time for creative process when you're creating music. And that's the way that the new products and music tools are gonna be. Then it's a sad future for music, and I think, but we are not that way. We are far from that. Just look at this DAW. I'm working with the Fender Pro. So what they add on this, there are other features they add. Not only that, but certainly those AI tools that are added on this DAW. Some are interesting, some are concerning me. And so let's start from the beginning, home. And we have different here. There are instruments that only the instruments that you have, my internal and external instruments. So the DAW, the VCSTs, and my external instruments. What do we also have here? Effects. They add also some effects, I think, but also that's a tool that's very useful to have nice effects on them. There are some effects. I'm gonna put on my glasses. There are some effects that I think maybe also a little bit AI generated. Those are just the sound change, and then mix effects, all interesting effects that you can use when you're mixing or recording beat vocal, piano vocal, vocoder, all, and certainly in those are the effects that I'm using. So those are not new on this plugin, this DAW, excuse me. Then you have here all the native effects and dynamics that you have also. Very useful. I think they add also some of them new. But nothing that is, I think, nothing, maybe, but I don't think there are some AI features in this region here. So what also did they do? Loops, and that's very new. Before also, you can have lots of loops that you can use to create something or to help you to create something that can help you. But after then you must, I use loops sometimes. So that's not a big difference between now and before. So you have keyboard loops, you have organ loops, percussion loops, all a certain loop. So all loops that you can use. You can hear that also, but I don't hear it here. I don't know why. I know why. My mixer, of course. That existed before also, all those loops. So you can choose a loop and create sound. That was also in the past like that. So that's not new. Maybe we can do that, create some sound, music from those loops to demonstrate what's new on this DAW that is an AI. But what they also add is this one, a splice browser. What does that do? So what can you do with that? You can have a jam, or I can create something, and I'm looking for another sound or something that I can use on it. So I can open up my synths and go to all those patches till I found a sound. I think, oh, I can also create from scratch a new patch, creating on a subtractive synth, or maybe on an FM synth, but then on my laptop instead of on the DX7. I can scroll through those factory patches that are on those synth and tweak them also so they can fit to my composition that I made. But you can also, with this AI tool, and take your part that you played and send it to this, and it will look up. It will do your work for looking for searching for sounds that can match your can match your music that you're creating. So it does something like a search, a browser, but same time it listens to your music, and it's gonna choose something that it will go with your sound. I think I found that a little bit disturbing, that the machine gonna decide for you what sound it will match with your music. That's also a creative moment when you're listening to sound and you're creating something that most of all you have something in your head and you want to look it up so you can search it or you can create just to match that what you have in your head when you're making music. But this one, it does it for you. And that's first thing. That's also the first question. What do you think about that tool? So I can try to make an example. Let's try and we will see what it does. So I'm gonna make something. I'm gonna choose a loop. I'm gonna choose a loop that I have here. gonna choose a drum loop. Starting with the drum loop. Why not? Drum loop. That's a drum loop. So, okay, let's take this one. I'm gonna set it here on my TR. It's a drum loop, nothing more. And I'm gonna add on this drum loop another a synth loop, or a keyboard, or an organ, percussion. Let's take a guitar loop, maybe. A chorus guitar. Let's play. There are more of those loops. Let's take this one. Let's see what it does with the drums. Because I must turn on the volume of those two. So the TR is on, and second one was my effect box. That's on. Strange that it doesn't want to play, because it comes out. Yes. Go out of my DAW, and so what I did is the more and a TR-08. Those are closed, that's why. Add some effect on. Some effect. So that's the loop that we are choosing. So when I go to the other, maybe it will work, I don't know. It's the first time that I'm using it, so, but I'm not gonna use it after all, because I don't like that way of music creation. So get started, it's all said, and next, get sample that must match your project key and tempo. So can I do both of them here? No, one. So I'm gonna choose this one. Oh, so what it does, drop in the audio or capture a selection your song to find a component. So normally those are next. Let's go. Okay, I agree. Now I can choose a synth. I'm going to choose a synth. There are some things that I think '24. That's okay. Okay, now so that's the samples that I want to. This one is okay. Now that's it. That's the creation that it did. Go back. It was not that sound. This one. There's something else. So how does that work? I don't know. So those are the different sounds that you can choose within. Going back, so search with sounds. Please. So I must drag the sound. For me, it's the first time that I'm using this, so include. So those are the sounds that are fit with those this vocal. So I must create a free account. Let's try this. So I'm gonna create a free account, otherwise I cannot use that. So that's the first thing that I want to try. And not because I'm going to do that, because I'm really not interested in that. I can have lots of sounds here. And if I want to have something new, then I can ask to one of my friends to come and play the guitar or something else. So you can have something original. So that's okay. So using that as my vocal, gonna make it, set it in the mix like this. Let's hear what it does. The main, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna set it here. Delay on. And make it shorter. Just for an example. Make it a little bit bigger so we can. I'm gonna turn off the mixer here so we can. So we have a project so you can. So that's. So that's what you can do with this tool. I don't know what you think. It's a tool or is it AI? Certainly before when I started creating music on my laptop, that's what we are doing. We are using loops that were existent and we use that to create something. So is it creative in a way? Yes. Is it AI? Certainly when it goes to look for you the best sound it can get with your. So I have here so I can also go to the bass here, and also the bass for this project. Oh. Can go to that as bass. I'm gonna set it on my Moog Model 32. Most of all, I'm using it. So it's now creating a bass for this gig. I'm gonna make it as long as that. Turn that also on. EXAP, I'm gonna use that. Then it's stereo. The EXAP, this one. Let's see what it does. difference between this and when I'm creating music on my own from zero. It takes lots of more time and effort to create something, but it's then original. This is just loops that are existing, and AI gonna choose the sound that it goes with that loop, and so it's not 100% AI, but there is some sort of creativity in this, but it's not like you're creating your music on your own. So that's the first thing that I found on this DAW. So using this as a sort of tool, but for me it's a semi tool and it's also a semi AI tool. So you're not 100% creative when you're using that. Will I use it? I don't think so. Maybe if I'm just using it for the loops like I do with my drum computers, using those loops that are existing, factory loops for that. And when I have a jam, then I create my own drums and make it my own thing. Or I'm gonna mix those loops that can give you something new, but certainly not using it for make me use look for a sound that goes with this loop. I don't do that. I'm gonna look it up in my music patches that banks that I have here, and instead of using that. But it's not 100% AI, but it's a tool. It's also a little bit AI. So that's the first thing. What you also have here, that was the loop what we saw to create some sounds. Then this one, splice, like I said, it will look for you for sounds that goes with your music that you're creating. So it's 50-50. It's not 100% AI, but it will always it helps you, but it will take a little bit of creativity away from you. So that's the other thing that you can do. What you also can do, and that's more than AI, is this one, Moises. That's also an app that they add on this DAW, and this one is a powerful, but not so. I thought it was useful, but there are some issues with this app. Maybe I'm gonna send that also to Presonus because it can be useful, and I will explain after that why it can be useful. So AI can be a useful tool. Don't forget. If it's in creation, it's not. But if it's to help you, I'm gonna explain that later this live stream why it can be also useful AI. So, am I against AI? No, I'm not against AI, but I'm not for AI using as a creative tool. That not. It will help me for other things, but not for be creative. And that's, I think, for me, the biggest difference between not against those tools, but also not for those tools, using it as a creative process. And there is also, because if I think when you do that as a creative process, then every music will sound the same. And that's not where we are. That's not the future, I hope so. So what do we have here? Separate stems. And that's a very interesting one. I cannot do that with this one here. I can do that separately, but I'm going to use this on another project. So I'm going to save this project, and we're going to return then on this one or I can do it otherwise. I can record this one on my main and use my main for those three here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to record it on my main, and let's see what it gives when you're using those AI tools, because you will see it's very powerful, but I have also my opinion about that. It won't. Oh, I'm on the. Yeah, this one I must record. So I recorded this one here. So everything is now recorded here on my main mix. I made it also a solo track. Now it's only that what you're gonna hear. So now you have that. Those tools here. You also have your separate stems. What does it do? When I use this one, my file current selection, so I can select this one, it will separate the vocal, the drums, the bass, the synth in a different track. And this tool is very interesting. But you will hear it. It works. It doesn't work very well. And why is it this tool very interesting? Not for for sometimes when I'm playing with my crew and we are playing covers and I need to subtract the bass of it, or the guitar or something, or the piano chord, then that's a very interesting tool. So you can distract the bass, so you can hear the bass on its own to play that bass so I can play that bass, and also otherwise I can subtract that bass and let the rest play, so I can play with my bass on that sound. That's a very useful tool for that. So for that I want to use that, but also for another thing. I made a jam and everything was right, but only the lead sound was a little bit too loud. But because I played it during my recording, so it was on my main mix recorded, along with my bass, I think, yes. So I cannot make it less louder, because I'm gonna make also the bass and the drums less louder. That was it was just a jam at that moment. So with this tool, I thought, yes, maybe I can now subtract that lead sound, make it less louder, or make it another lead sound on it, and then record it again. But it doesn't work. Where I want to subtract, I want to subtract the vocal. That's the vocal that you hear. I want to subtract also the drum. Where are the drums? The drums. So I'm going to subtract. Then we have here the guitar and the synths, I think. But subtract the vocals, subtract the drums, and then I'm going to choose also guitar. Then we have 1, 2, 3, and the last one is then 4. And the bass, of course, vocal, bass, guitar, drums. Let's see what does separate the stems. So it will separate and it will create for each sound a separate and its own track. Failed. Why? I don't know. Let's do it again. So as I said, it doesn't work always. I did it once and it worked, but so I'm just selecting this one. Vocal, bass. I'm gonna leave bass now, just vocal and drums. Let's do that, only that. Drums and then vocal. Normally the guitar also, those three. And then others. Will it do that? Again, failed. So, not so powerful. Let's do it again, and now only the drums. going from 1-to-1 drums. Again, failed. Why it doesn't do that, I don't know. So it will not, maybe because I didn't select the track. That's maybe the reason why. Again, let's try again. Vocal, bass, guitar, and drums. No, again, it won't do it. Another drums. So it won't separate this one here. Why? I don't know. Well, try now without those, because I don't need that. I'm going to delete that. Maybe that's the reason why. And select it and do it again. Drums and vocal. Let's do those two only. So like, as you see, connect account. That's why I must connect the accounts. It won't do that if I don't connect the account. But normally I think it was for some. So you must always connect when you're using those apps. Oh. So I'm connected. Okay, now it will do this vocal, bass. Oh, I'm gonna return everything that I deleted. So I can have this selection. This one I want to have the vocal, the bass, the guitar, and the drum separate from that track. And hopefully it will do now. So now it starts, as you see, it start to. For each track you can, but will it sound almost exactly the same? Then we will see. So let's hear what we have. That's the mix. We're gonna hear first the mix. That's a voice. If you're listening very, it's not so. It's not the bass that I have here upstairs. That's the bass. The bass is here. That's the bass. And here, that's the bass. That's not the same here. So, I don't know why. Maybe also I'm gonna look up my. It can be also an issue of, because I hear some 100. It must be 200. That's the reason why it does those. Now it will be okay. Let's hear it again. The voice, it's okay. But even then, the voice. And the voice here. But there is an effect on it. Then the bass. We go to the bass here. Let's hear. Much more definition in the sound, more bass in the sound. Then you have also this, I don't know what it is. The guitar. Just in the end, that's it. Just in the end, you have that sound. And at last, the drum. That's the drums. Nothing like the original. So I'm gonna try that again. Maybe when I change my sample rate, it will be better. I hope so. So I do it again. Vocal, maybe vocals, lead, not bass, rhythm. It's the guitar. I'm going to choose acoustic guitar instead of, maybe it will be better. And then we have, normally it's an electric guitar. So this one out. What do you have? Also drums. So drums, electric guitar, bass, and then vocals. Let's start again. It's processing now. So if it can separate those sound very well, then it will be very useful. Certainly when you're using it for repetition, for rehearsal, when you're rehearsing for a gig, then it's interesting. But now it's better. I think it's better now. Let's hear it. Okay, let's hear what it does. Separate the voice on its own. That's much better. So the sample rate also. It's better than before, so you must change your sample rate. The higher you go with your sample rate, the better the sound will be. That's okay. So something that I learned also during this live stream. That works. But the guitar, it's better than before, but it's not good enough. So that doesn't work again. And the drums. Okay. So that's one of those features that is new on this DAWs. You can separate your drums or vocals from a mix track. It can be useful, certainly for rehearsal. But if you have something in your mix that's wrong and you want to take it out, then I think it's less interesting. For me, it's less interesting. Or you must have that very expensive. There are some expensive too that can go very well, but this one, it does it work, but it's not 100% like I thought it will be. So that's one of the tools. What do you also have with the Moises? Backing vocal. Excuse me, I'm going back. No. You have generate stems. You see, I have now this one here. My main mix that you hear. I'm gonna solo, and okay, I have a voice. I have everything on it, but I like to have some percussion on it, maybe, or strings on synths. So generate a stem. It can generate, or I will do it otherwise. I'm gonna copy this one, duplicate this track, like here. So this one I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna create a new one here, but instead of using the bass, I'm gonna leave it. The vocal, gonna delete it. I'm gonna delete, I'm gonna use only this one. The bass. And I'm gonna add I'm gonna ask to create a song with that. Generate a stem. Current selection. So I'm gonna select this and this, like that. So those are the selections. I can choose here. What I'm gonna add, I have drum. I don't want to have drums. A guitar, there is a guitar. Strings, I'm gonna strings. Some bass, there is bass, so I want to have some strings on this. I can also choose other things, some strings. Then matching with AI, orchestral ensemble or violin. I can choose. An ensemble. Let's create. Now I'm very curious what it's gonna give us. So that's original. I'm gonna mute that. I'm gonna let you listen to that. What it's gonna create. So this is AI. So this way of working, I don't do that. That's not my thing. My thing, I like to create something from scratch, from zero, and all that process. That gives me satisfaction of making music. So it's generated here, and let's hear first what I had before. So we had this one, those bass, and those three. That's what we had. But now I'm gonna mute those and let's hear what the I think I can do much better than this. Much better. Let's see what it does when I choose the violin. I can do much better than that. So that's the string creation that is created by AI. Strange. Let's see what the violin, what does that do? Strange. And at last, the other one here, I'm going to set it in 0, otherwise it will make it also left or right. In 0, this one matching with the AI. What it does, I don't know. Let's hear what it's going to create. For all those who just came into the live stream, welcome to the live stream, welcome to the channel. Feel free to leave a comment in the chat. If you have a question, just ask. And also, I'd like to know your opinion about this AI tools. There are more and more, and all those DAWs, what I a little bit found pretty, because it's useful sometimes, but not for this, as you hear. Let's see what it gives with this. That's better. So it is what it is. It's AI. It's not, you hear it. It's, if I hear that, I think that's not a professional musician who create that. You hear it. It's AI. It's not, but it's a tool. This one, I'm certainly not going to use it because I'm not kind of fond of that. And of course, the last one, and that's also. And I'm going to use my voice on this just to let you hear. So I'm going to create some voice, I'm going to sing something on this creation that I have here. And we will, so this one gonna, and this one delete because we don't need that. And you can change your voice here. So when you're going here with that, you can choose which voice that you want. Let's give an example. So I'm going to my mic here. Testing 1, 2. 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 2. Testing 1. Give some yes, a little bit of reverb here. 1, 2, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3. Gonna test 1, 2. Let's record that. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3. So let's hear what it does. Go take off that reverb, and the echo is also like that. That's better now. I'm gonna set it on my second channel because I'm speaking to my first one. So this one will be on. But I don't hear myself. It's in USB. There is sound. Oh, okay, here. 1 2, testing 1 2 3, testing 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 1 2. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3, 1 2 3, testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3, testing 1. Okay, so this is the vocal. Now with this music on. Let's hear what it does. Not that it's a masterpiece. It's the 2 3 testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3, 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 testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2, some compressor on. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2, 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 testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2, 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 testing 1. Okay, now the vocal. So current selection. That's the vocal here. Those two. I'm going to select them. Current selection. Now I can choose which one do I want to. There are so many. I can change from guys. I'm going to take a woman, yes. Maybe just the first, just to hear what it does. Convert. So let's hear how I sound if I have a woman voice on this track. And this is very AI, and I'm against this thing of creating music like that. That's maybe you can use it as a sample and then someone else will sing it, but there is no creativity in this. If you have your melody, yes, and you can say to someone, "That's my melody. That's how I wanted to hear the vocal on this sound." Then you have an example, but after that, the person itself will sing it, and it will also add some personality in this.
1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1.
That's very strange that I hear myself as a woman.
Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2.
So that's also a tool that you have. This one works very well. The other one, there are some work to do on those apps as a tool. So as a tool you can use, but then even then, like I said, if you have a song you created and you have some melody and you have your lyrics with you, then you can have a sort of example for someone who wants to sing that, who's gonna sing that. But after a while, the person itself will give it character, will give it his own, how it feels. It's different. That's just
testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2. 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 Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2.
very strange.
Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing.
This one is in the tree.
Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Gonna add some dynamics.
Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2. 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 Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2.
So that's a way to use it also, but I'm certainly not going to use that for that. Certainly not. So that was that third, so vocal. Instead of this one, convert vocals. You can choose, even can use a group of people, a chord or something. So it's, in my opinion, I'm not so a fan of this, and also not so fan of that. This one, this one is very interesting, but it doesn't work very well. There is some work to do. Maybe if you buy it, it will be better. I don't know, but in this case, if it can be better, then I'm gonna use it certainly when I have rehearsals or when I have something that's wrong. But even then, if the quality is not the same, then you lose a lot of your quality of the sound that you recorded. So not so fun of that. So always record everything separately on a separate track, so you can have not that you don't have that problem like I had with some of those songs that I created. So that was it for today, and those are the AI tools that I want to talk about, and also about that AI does it kill the music? Yes or no? That depends. If you are using it as a tool and not for your creative process, then it's very interesting to have those tools available for you. If you are a musician and you like to create and you want to be creative, then those are certainly not the things that you need for creating music. Certainly not. They are not so. Even if you pay those and are expensive, you can. It's not so. It will. I think all your sound and your project will sound a little bit exactly the same, and there is no dynamics. There is no soul in those sounds. That's not the same when you're using your creative mind to create music. So if there are more of those people creating those music like that, then it's a shame for the music that comes, because then maybe I think AI will kill the creativity in the musicians, because you don't want to do some effort to work on your creativity, on your skills, on everything. It's not only creative, it's also your soul that you put in that music. It's how you feel it, the character of the sound, a song, the vocal, everything, the emotions that you can create in music. You cannot create that on AI. And I stay by my my opinion like that. You cannot create that with AI. If there are people who think otherwise, you are free to think, of course. But for me, you cannot create music with AI without emotions, without sentiment of. You can sometimes you feel the emotion in the music that the creator put it in that song. Each note that you press or you play on your guitar, on your string, it's different. The moment, the setting, everything makes that sound. And not a computer that tell me with one and zeros how sound will create and how what sound it can use for this gig or for that gig. Just stay and be creative and learn to play your instrument well. Even I have lots to learn. Certainly on the keyboard, on bass also, but that's my main instrument. But take time, learn that, and learn also. Listen to music, how it create. Listen also to the emotions that goes through those sound, and put that your own emotion, your own sound in that music, and that's more important than everything, I think. That's my final conclusion about this topic. I hope you found it interesting. Also, feel free to like and subscribe, and also to leave a comment in the chat or in the comments below. And also subscribe to my channel, of course, and maybe there will come more of those content like that. And I hope I come also to some interesting things that I want to talk about. If I have some creative moment, then I'm going to make a new live stream, live jam, starting from scratch. So thank you everybody to come and visit the channel. Take care, be creative, stay creative, and see you next time on another live stream. Bye.